avoid multiple streams of income. So that sounds like counterintuitive. I know like everyone talks about multiple streams of income and how you should have like multiple streams of income and that it's like something you need to have. But in our opinion, I think we share somewhat of the same opinion. I think you got to have a balance of both. I think it's important that you do go all in on whatever's working for you. And then, sure, if things are going really well and you have that capital to invest more of a passively way on the side, then sure, go ahead and do that. But for me, it was more of a realization this past year where I was trying to do all of these different things at the same time, and it just they were kind of both even field and even keel. Like one wasn't really taking off until I ditched that other business and I focused all in on the mortgage business, and that's when things started taking off. So I think you can kind of relate to that too, because that other business was a shared business that both you and I had that we decided to drop at one point because we realized that let's get rid of these multiple streams of income. Let's focus on the one. And lo and behold, it actually worked.
So yeah, the multiple sources of income, I think it always relates back to the chase two rabbits catch none. If you're pulled in too many directions, you're not putting enough energy into the one and you don't have the critical mass to push it forward. And quite often the temptation is, and this goes back to the shiny episode, another opportunity will always present itself and distract you along the way. And you're like, oh, this is really great. This is a spin-off of that one thing that was working, but that invariably pulls you away from the business that actually needed the attention, and it just grinds everything to a stop. And then you need the mindset piece to focus in, regenerate the effort, and point the energy in the direction that you're actually going to take.
Yeah, even if it's something like, hey, you got to write this down, put it on your monitor at home in your office, just a little sticky note that says concentrate or like one stream of income, avoid the multiple streams or whatever the saying is for you. Put that in somewhere so you can see that on a daily basis because I know I need it, especially when it comes to shiny object. And another example for me is when I started out on my entrepreneur journey. I always thought real estate was something you absolutely needed because, of course, like percentage of millionaires there a lot of them are investing in real estate, so I figured like, okay, I need to build up my portfolio and get to 50 plus properties. And then I quickly realized it was a huge distraction from everything else I'm trying to do in my other businesses. So I dropped that too. I do still have properties, but I'm not accumulating more under my belt because I know my time is better vested towards the one singular business. And again, so this is all stuff like our own opinion. We You could be different, the listener could be different. Maybe having multiple streams might work for you, but for me, and I think mostly for yourself as well, just diving all in on one has been a huge game changer for us.
Yeah, 100% for sure. I think focus wins 9 times out of 10. There's those people that are anomalies, and I know you're out there, and good for you. But for the average person, focus will win most of the time.